Hello.
Hey Brittany, how are you today?
Fine, how are you?
Doing good. Hey, I just wanted to give you an update.
Yes.
I'm actually headed out to Kingston right now to go ahead and get everything prepped for the storm that's coming.
Okay.
So we're gonna put covers on all the faucets. Go ahead and start dripping water. Open up the cabinets, get the air turned up to where it'll hopefully try to keep the house warm enough so pipes don't freeze, things like that.
Right.
And then just make sure everything's sealed on the outside. But wanted to give you an update on.
Pronounce it. So, do you have the structural engineer letter?
I do not have the letter right now, but our GC told us he would get one for us.
Okay, so if we can get that, we'll have the inspection tomorrow. And are you pretty confident in the inspection? Like,
I'm not confident in any inspection ever, just because I do this for a living and I see it every time. Some inspectors will go in and they'll find things that they find something because they have to find something.
wow, we don't want to have to find anything.
Well, I can't. I am confident that the house is structurally sound and that the house is in good, working shape. I mean, we've done electrical updates, plumbing updates. We've done, we've painted it, refloored it. I sent you all the foundation, and you can see what we spent on that. So I'm confident that the house is very sound. I just know how these inspectors. Some inspectors are, some are not, but some are very nitpicky on things, and so I don't know. I have no idea yet.
Okay. Well, if we could have a structural engineer letter, that would put my people like totally on ease.
Okay.
So if we could get that, that would be great. But of course, I mean, we could ask for that in a proposal, whatever. But you could get it ahead of time. And like I said, as long as the foundation is good and stuff, I'm not worried about cosmetic stuff. Like they love it as is.
Mm-hmm.
And bless his heart, he doesn't have a high expectation line, anyways. Really.
Right.
It's just, just making sure that it is sound and that you would move your family in it. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I totally understand. Well, I think if you go and you look and see what work has been done, it's kind of,
Self-explanatory.
Like,
so what was it? The last person who had the inspection came back on the foundation, and y'all just decided to go ahead and let the contractor fix all that?
So what really happened, if you want to be upfront, it was a buyer the first buyer, I told you about that. It was a cash buyer that was, their plan all along was, hey, we'll fix all this. We had an offer that was really solid and cash and no commissions on his side. And it was, hey, we'll get all this fixed that you want fixed. When it came back, and he just was like, no, I need to be here on it. And basically hit us wasted our time for about 2.5 weeks. The second buyer that we have was, I didn't think they were going to do this, but we got the inspection back, and they essentially said, hey, we're not going to buy it unless you fix these things. And so I said, all right, well, what exactly? And so their inspector met our GC over there and showed him exactly what he was talking about and what he wanted done. And our GC went back and did it and took photos and video of it. And the guy said, all right, we just did that. That's the second portion of that foundation that we went in and did. So it made that inspector happy. It's another $5,000. And he basically said, well, I don't like it now because it's not level. It's never going to be, it's never going to be level. If you try to level that house to a, completely level it, you can't do it. You got to tear it down and restart. It's settled too much. Now, does that mean that it's going to go anywhere? Is it foundation? Like, Is it sound? Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean it's not sound or not in good shape at all, or that it's structurally good to go now.
Did all that for? Well, I mean, he didn't do it all for nothing, because I'm really hoping all this goes through, because he wants to be there. So, like I said, I just want complete transparency, because it's my cousin, and just want them to know that they're going to be okay, because he's the type that he'll live there the rest of his life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, even though he's young, like, he has lived in one house his entire life, and this will be his next house that he probably lives in for his entire life.
Right. Hey guys, Dowling with Tennessee Cash for Homes. As you probably just saw, I just got off the phone with an agent. We're headed out to one of the flips that we bought back in the late summer that's had some pretty significant foundation issues. And you know, this is some of the stuff that we tell sellers, like, it's been a real pain for someone who does it and deals with it every day. I can't imagine our previous seller trying to deal with selling this home prior to all the updates to the foundation we've made. But we just got done talking to her, gave her a heads up, hey, we're going out. We live in Tennessee, and unfortunately our weather here is very unpredictable, and they're calling for anywhere from 2-3 inches of ice to maybe 2 foot of snow. Who knows what's going to happen, but it's going to get blistering cold. Anytime you get temperatures that are below 20, 25 for the highs for like 2-3 days in a row, and you've got single digit temperatures, going out and putting the faucet caps, these guys right here, on all your faucets makes a huge difference and can save you thousands of dollars in plumbing. Not just plumbing, can also save you thousands of dollars on a water bill, especially if it's a home that's vacant or a rental or whatnot, because you may not know that you have a busted pipe. Can also damage flooring, busted pipes are the worst thing you can have. So this little preventative maintenance that we're doing now hopefully will save us thousands of dollars, spending $70 on a bunch of faucet caps, opening up sink cabinet doors on all sinks, so your bathrooms, your kitchen, making sure that warm air in the house from the central heating air unit can get in there, keep the pipes from freezing. It'll save you thousands of dollars, and potentially, hopefully on this one, it'll save us a sale and we can get this home sold. Make sure we got water. We do. Because I'm putting this cap cover on, I'm not gonna leave this one running. So I'm simply gonna take this, find somewhere on there to hook it to, push that down and pull. And that one is capped off. That's the first step. And we're gonna do that to all of them around the house. It's supposed to go around like that. And then you're gonna simply hit that tab. That's gonna keep it insulated so it doesn't freeze. Let's take a look under the hood. Fun preparation before a big winter storm. I hope we get like 2 foot of snow, but live roof loads here in Tennessee, I don't know if they can handle that. As you can see, it's pretty warm in here now. Go ahead and we're gonna expose the pipes under here, right? So that way, we've got heat going to them. We get that to a drip. Touchy. All right, that'll be fine. Water bill will be a little bit higher, but that's all right. And like I said, all bathrooms, everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. As you can see, all the pipes are exposed. And then we're gonna start this one on a slow drip. Good deal. Let's get to the master. Back to what I was talking about, heat setting. Don't want it to be on emergency heat. I'm gonna crank this up, 69, 70. That should kick on. Last but not least. All right. I mean, it's a couple gallons a day, unfortunately, but it's got to be done. Sonny Craig. All right, before I leave, I'm gonna double check. I just looked at those are good. But you just wanna make sure, see how this is not locked? I'm gonna lock all our windows. Make sure they're locked. That one's already locked. Not go anywhere, double pane. Give us some insulation. Locked, locked. Double check, always. Make sure you don't have any breakers tripped. And we do not. We're good to go. We're ready for the winter storm. Again, guys, this is Dowling Armstrong with Tennessee Cash for Homes, and this is how you prep your house for Snowmageddon.